Growing up, I loved to be outside, and I really loved being in the mountains, and I loved skiing. I actually started competitive skiing and got into freestyle at a pretty young age, and it was a big part of my life. I think it hit me one day when I was coming down from the mountains back into the Salt Lake Valley. You can actually see this layer of pollution. If I want to call this place home and I want it to be healthy for everyone, I've got to try and contribute to a cleaner future. My name is Skye Mooney, and I am a solar development engineer at AES. Solar energy is the excitement of electrons within a solar cell by the photons from the sun that hit the solar cell and excite electrons, which generates an electrical charge that we can then convert into AC electricity and use to power our homes and our appliances, to light our buildings. It's a really great, clean, safe way to get people the electricity they need, while also being a great way to mitigate carbon emissions and have a positive impact on the planet. I'm responsible for designing a solar project from start to a pretty mid to late stage in the project. I often evaluate a project site to see what sort of energy resource is available, and then I'll look at the terrain, the topography, to determine what kind of system we can fit in the area that we're given. From there, get to optimize it and build it. And I use a lot of different software tools to do so, but it's really cool because I get to see it all come together, the full design. I'm given a specific project site to work on, and there's a lot of different variables that come with that. Depending on where I'm working on a project, it could be Virginia, it could be California, there's a very different climate and a very different solar resource. And so I have to determine the best possible system for that area. I'm talking to the environmental teams, permitting teams. I do a lot of work with our construction team to make sure that I'm considering factors that I wouldn't think about. Also to our operations team to make sure that the site that I'm designing makes sense when we have people out there working in the field, that they can access all the panels, that the roads are big enough. So it's a constant feedback loop. I'm also working with the development side and the financial teams to make sure the project makes sense economically. So I'm in an engineering role, but it really does require a lot of teamwork and communicating with everyone around you to make it work. I use a lot of math and science in my job. The combination is a pretty cool way to problem solve. Using math and science, being able to use scientific facts to inform your mathematical equations is essential. I didn't come from, the traditional engineering undergraduate background, and I had a wonderful mentor, and she said that if I had the passion and the dedication to it, I could learn it. And I was more than capable of catching up to and then surpassing anyone that was in the same field. There's going to be challenges in whatever you do, but knowing that if that foundation for what you're doing is there, then you can do it.